House of Dragon. House of Dragons.
Hold on, man. First off, before we jump straight into it, pause.
House of Dragons.
Oh, so angelic. Hey, do the dance.
House of Dragons.
Wait, before we House of Dragons, this is live breaking news. Live. Marshall Diamond strike. It's crazy. The segment's over, but I struck gold again. Henry Cavill is leaving The Witcher. The role has been replaced by Liam Hemsworth because Henry Cavill is Superman. Dun, 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 dun. He's back. He's back. Kal-El is back.
Kal-El. We got we got confirmation live on the pod. Monster Diamond.
Live on the pod. This is new. It's breaking news. I say he was coming back, but goddamn, I didn't know he was leaving The Witcher. Jesus Christ.
We didn't know he was quitting other jobs to make sure he get this.
Yeah, he's back. Liam Hemsworth
live on stage.
Liam Hemsworth is the new Witcher. So there's that. All right, now get to the reviews. Review time.
Them thrones.
Man, shout out to Henry, man. Why's your name Henry? But shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Hank.
Right?
Yeah.
House of Dragons.
Hey.
We motherfucking bike. We bike.
Yo, man. If you a nigga, get your blunt out, man. Make sure you know what I'm saying. Get your if you a cracker, get your cigar out, you know, or your doob, you know. If you a crackhead, you know, get your K2 out, get your crack pipe, you know, whatever you need, all the utensils, the paraphernalia to get you right. You know what I'm saying?
It's that time.
On.
It is that time.
Season finale, you pussy.
House of Dragons, man. Season finale, bro. What did you think? Before we get into it, what did you think about the episode, my brother?
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? That's what I was saying. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here?
Yes, in my jigsaw voice.
Let's play a game.
What the fuck?
Great episode, man. Great.
Why Texas Chainsaw Massacre never spoke, son? We never heard his voice. He probably sounds like some lame ass fat nigga. Some lame fat nigga.
Nigga sound mad corny. He like, hey, get over here. Like,
yeah, his voice probably wouldn't even match. That's why he never spoke.
Kill you now.
All them niggas, son. Michael Myers.
Let me find my chainsaw. Wait, hold on.
Niggas all sound like Cartman from South Park.
Right.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Oh man. House of Dragons. Viserys is dead. I mean, they pull up on Rhaenyra, let her know the news. Hey, your pops is dead, fam. This is Princess Rhaenys. If I'm not mistaken. She pulls up on Rhaenyra and Daemon.
This is after she made her grand exit and stormed out the fucking Coliseum after stomping out hundreds of people. While King Aegon was being
sworn in.
Yeah. Crowned. Yeah, man, that was a very, very crazy episode. Yeah, like you were saying, Rhaenys came back. You know, her loyalty. Obviously, the houses are connected, and Rhaenys is very loyal. So she felt like she needed to get back ASAP and, you know, hand the news to Rhaenyra and Daemon as soon as possible. And Daemon, you know, they was a little frustrated at first. Well, Daemon a little frustrated, I think, mostly because that nigga just don't play. I think that nigga just with the shits all the time. My niggas just be ready, bro. So everything is just wartime for that nigga, bro. So once he heard that, he was just like, so you ain't do nothing, bro? Like what you do? You walked out of there and you ain't smoked these niggas.
That
And
nigga
it was like,
immediately went to the war room.
yeah, but Rhaenys, her response was like, "Yo, hey, that's not my war to start, bro. Like, my loyalty is to the house, to my her husband.
Right.
Obviously, they all
Mhm.
connected. So, I gotta report this news. So, nigga, be grateful that I'm here first, telling you what's up, so y'all niggas know before these niggas pull up on your front lawn. Had a
Word. And that,
had a had a ooh wop out. Had a, you know what I'm saying, the biscuit. You know,
right, nigga.
yeah. Have
That
all
was
that.
that was at that time. That was when Damon is talking. He thinks Alicent killed his brother. You know what I
Right.
mean? He getting his shit off, and they like, yo, this is Rhaenys is telling them, yo, fuck all you thinking. The Greens, they coming for you, nigga. Like, the Greens, they on the way. You should leave Dragonstone at once. Like, I don't know what you thought. Like, them niggas, they on that. Like, they crowned this nigga Aegon as king.
Yeah,
Like,
it's going
yeah,
down.
it's going down. Like, I'm here to try to let you know. You know what I mean? All the while, at this time, this is right before Rhaenyra is giving birth.
She's
You know what I
literally
mean?
pregnant in the
She's
process.
pregnant at the process. She going through it. And she don't want no help. This is foreshadowing of how strong the Targaryen women are supposed to be. You know what I mean? How they portray them. They supposed to be like strong, very strong. So she's giving birth. She's due to give birth to this baby at any moment now, but she don't want no help. She don't want no help from none of these motherfuckers that's there to help her. And
Yeah,
Damon ass is nowhere to be found.
right. Shorty done delivered the baby on her own. She done dropped the shit from between her legs, pulled it
that
out.
shit, that shit was too visual, bro. I
Yeah,
couldn't.
man, what the hell? I ain't
Game
gotta
of
see all
Thrones
that.
do too much with that shit, bro. They fucking the baby dropped on their head. Fuck, I'm like, oh, all right, come on, fam. I'm good. I understand. Y'all could just say that in words. You didn't have to show that.
Yeah, bro, we know the baby wasn't gonna make it, man. Come on, man. Like, but you ain't have to like that. That was a little like really straight to the point. Like,
Little extra. But of course, you know what I mean? Daemon, he out there, he rallying the troops, they in the war room and shit. He letting them know, like, all right, these are where our allies are here, over here. These are our allies here. They trying to get they trying to get they shit together.
yeah, because it's wartime, nigga.
Big war. Like they literally got chess pieces out on the board, moving them like, all right, we got support here. They might not be able to help here, but we got to send maybe a message here to get this support. We got to get this support here. All while this is going on, this is after Rhaenyra takes her heir to the throne, right? She in where they are in Dragonstone, she gets word back that hey, Aegon has been named king of the realm. What do you think about that? Oh, I ain't fucking with that. So of course, Rhaenyra being the rightful heir to the throne, based off of what Viserys said he wanted, she's like, yo, nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm supposed to be queen. What the fuck you talking about? So in her town, where they at in Dragonstone, she got everybody to bend the knee at her after Rhaenys comes. Everybody bends the knees but Rhaenys. Rhaenys is in the back like, yeah, I told you. She like this, like, yo, I ain't gonna bend the knee, but you know what I mean? You know what's going on. I thought that was pretty interesting though. See, like, she ain't bend no knee, nigga. She was just like, yo, I put this play to hold together, you know what I mean? So we
Nah,
seen
but
that.
it's crazy. Not to cut you off, but that scene was another scene showing in general how the Valerians get down. Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
they don't give a fuck. Like, they stand
Yep.
on what they stand on, and that's it, bro. Like,
That business. Even
that's
more
it.
so,
Like,
we find out
Rhaenys
that
make it
Lord
known if
Corliss.
she don't fuck with you, she don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, we seen it multiple times. So it's like, then you seeing it from the uncle,
I ain't gonna front. I
Daemon.
fuck with Rhaenys, bro. I fuck with Rhaenys. Like, I
Uh-huh.
fuck with her heavy. Even when like we find out her husband is still alive, you know what I mean? Lord Corliss. That nigga, he got back from war, he wounded, he in the bed all fucked up. That nigga all fucked up. She getting that nigga back to, but she giving it to that nigga. She like, yo, you fucking left me, bro. Like, you
Right.
went to go fight this war, nigga. You knew we had shit going on back here. Fuck you doing? He out there like, yo, man, that's what I do. Our family. She like, yo, she ain't trying to hear that. And then I ain't gonna front. I took her side in this battle that they were going through. Like, yo, my nigga, you left me, blah, blah, blah. You knew this was going on, to where now Lord Corlys pulls up and now shows his support to fucking Rhaenyra and them and shit. And I mean, he pull up because you got to think that was the only thing that was holding them back from getting that Valyrian support.
Right.
So it's fucking Rhaenys, her loyal ass was like, yo, I can't make this decision, man. My husband is the nigga. Like, I'm gonna leave all of this up to him. And I mean, he finally show up in this, and now he finally shows up and lets them know, hey, you got our full support. You got the Valyrian support. We on your side. This is what we do.
Because Daemon already proved, you know, his loyalty to them earlier on in the season. So I think, you know,
within that, I think it's always funny within the old English that they be speaking, the Valyrian. It's always funny because I'll be watching it with the subtitles now, but they always make sure they use fuck, the word fuck. No matter what age we in, fuck always it always lands like it's supposed to. Like, fuck is always funny. Like, niggas would be like, yo, blah, blah. Like, oh shit, nigga said fuck. Like, oh shit, you know that nigga meant that shit. That shit is funny to me. But I mean, you know what I mean? Everybody, they bent the knee in Dragonstone. They bent the knee to Rhaenyra. She's being seen as Queen Rhaenyra now. And I mean, they got their mind right. They got their money right. And they ready for war. And I mean, they out here. They ready now. They putting plays together. They getting the strategy. They getting their X's and O's and shit together. They rallying the troops. You know what I mean?
so
And
while they're rallying the troops, the three sons are also in the war room listening to her speak. Jace, I believe, the oldest. Yeah.
Oh, Jace. Jaceres is the oldest, and then there's a Luke. I don't know what his name. They call him Luke, but his name is something else. That's the youngest one.
Isn't it Lucerys or something like that?
Probably. Don't get me that. Don't get me the lion, my brother.
Because I believe it rhymed with Viserys, one of their names. I gotta look at that again.
Yeah.
But where was I? Oh yeah. Basically, the sons, they volunteer themselves because they need to get the message out.
Yeah, they gotta spread messages. They trying to send ravens. They sending ravens everywhere, and they said, "Yo, hey, send us with our dragons. This will be more convincing because we got dragons.
More convincing, and it would get to them quicker as opposed to throwing it on a bird,
on a raven.
Yeah, and so they was like, all right, you know, you got a point there. Not mentioning that it's actual wartime, and Alicent is also looking to see who her allies is too. But anyway, so they go on, right? So now they're off, right? I don't know. I don't know if I'm skipping something important that I want to speak in between that, and I'm leaving off to the north, south, and I forget
I just got a funny ass. Now I mean, when they at the war room, homie is like, I forget who homie is. They don't really explain, but they're like, yo, son is like, yo, pardon me for being blunt, because you know they getting strategies together to how they gonna fight this war, homie. And these are the this is Rhaenyra and Daemon, and they group. They getting together. Homie like, yo, pardon me for being blunt. You niggas talking about man and what you got here. You got dragons. What the fuck you talking about? Like, you got dragons, my nigga. This is what the fuck this whole shit is about. You got dragons. And they like, yeah, but some of them dragons never been to war. And then he's like, yo, we got 14 dragons to their 3. Plus we got eggs that we sitting on. Like, we got this shit. So he trying to give them, know what I mean? And then of course Otto, he pulls up to Dragonstone. He's the motherfucker that pulls up to relay the word from Alicent, like, hey, this is what's going on. Aegon is king now. He coming up, he pulled it up like, yo, I got a message for Rhaenyra. Only Rhaenyra can hear this shit. Where's Rhaenyra? Pull her out. Come through. And I mean, she come out on her shit, know what I mean? And he's like, hey, Princess Rhaenyra. She like, what? Princess? Nigga, I'm queen now. I'm Queen Rhaenyra now. Fuck is you talking about? And then he tried to get into it like, oh, you know those stale oaths. You think you're queen because you had this stale oath that your dad said years ago. Blah 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 blah. He basically trying to let her know like, yo, this shit that you talking about that makes you heir to the throne. This shit is old. This is outdated. It don't matter no more. But she like, yo, nah, nigga. Like, my pops told me some shit before he died. And you know how that shit go. I thought it was pretty fucking funny where the Grand Maester, that nigga is literally the person that is responsible for everything. Like, if you're on the throne and you need some shit read, if you can't read it, you're like, yo, where the fuck is the Grand Maester? Where that nigga at? Let that nigga come read it. You know, Daemon, of course, he like, man, fuck that. Like, man, we can get this shit popping right now. Like, I ain't hearing none of this bullshit. This nigga Otto trying to say, like, let's kill this nigga right now. Send this back to his daughter. Let her know what's going on. I'm all about this violence, you know what I mean? But within that, there was a scene. Remember when the scene where Rhaenyra and Daemon were talking together before all this shit happened, and this nigga grabbed her by the throat? Nigga was on some domestic throne violence type shit. Nigga grabbed her by the throat. And she really let him know, like, yo, you had no chance at getting this throne because Viserys is the one that told me about you remember they had the war of fire and ice, the dream that they had, that King Aegon had back in the day, that been passed down. And when she realized, oh shit, Daemon never knew about this. AKA his brother never told him, he only told her, the daughter. That's when I realized she understood that the violence that he was putting on her, she was like, all right, it don't matter. Like, you doing this because, nigga, you don't know what's supposed to happen. That happens, you know what I mean? I got some notes I got here. Rhaenys, loyal as fuck. She stood by her man all the time. I fuck with that. They sending ravens, the kids, they say send us instead is more convincing. And it was a scene that was pretty interesting that I fuck with when Daemon went to like a dungeon with the dragon, the big motherfucker.
He was singing to him.
He starts singing in Valyrian. The fucking room is illuminated in fire. That shit was cinema.
That nigga started blowing fire in the air.
Nigga was.
I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Crazy, bro. But from
I obviously knew he was, walking down there to a dragon.
Yeah. I'm curious to see like what that dragon represents. What dragon is that? Is it supposed to be like a big dragon? Of course, it's supposed to be a big dragon.
Yeah, I think that is supposed to be.
I think I know where you're going.
The one that opposes Vhagar.
The rival. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect to where we going. Arrax versus Vhagar.
For him.
The introduction to see another big dragon opposed to because Aemond, we see a scene, Aemond. Okay, we see the scene now, like you said earlier. They sent out the ravens, they sent out the kids to go pass this message on. The little homie Luke pulls up to fucking, I forget what he pulls up to see where they stand. He pulls up and he's like, yo, first of all, when he pulls up, he kind of, he's the younger son. It's raining, pouring.
So you can't see shit before you land. So already that shit was spooky. Like, you know what I'm saying? The clouds is mad dark.
And he's the younger son, so he's not really used to this shit. He's the one that also was like kind of standoffish about what he wanted to do. He didn't really want to be about this life. You know what I mean? Boom. That happens. He pulls up. He's still having trouble with his dragon. He telling the dragon, like, hey, I'm your owner, blah, blah, blah. But an important
He's
scene that they
young.
show, he's young. That's what a young person would do. This is an important scene that I didn't realize happened until after. I think you might have put me on with it, where he lands his dragon, because you know, in this world, Game of Thrones, the dragons are supposed to be
They're people.
connected to the person that rides them. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be
They're like
one with
Avatar.
them. Exactly, like Avatar. So they know every feeling that the person that's riding them is feeling.
Yes.
The whole time he realizing this little nigga's scared, all this shit. They land, he telling them all this shit. They land now. They land where they going to go to give this message, and they see big ass dragon in the corner.
Nigga Vhagar said, "What up?"
This nigga Vhagar sitting there like a motherfucking Maybach, nigga. This nigga sitting big body, blowing. He chilling,
You
scratching
can't even
himself.
see him, bro. He's hovering over the fucking bro. Get up. First off. Nigga, we all know who Vhagar is linked to. You know he's linked to your uncle. Your uncle don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with your uncle. Actually, none of them fuck with y'all, and none of y'all fuck with them. Literally, it's a war. So you pulling up to see where your allies stand, where who's on your side, and you see Vhagar as soon as you get off your dragon. What? Why didn't you get back on your dragon and take your ass back home?
Go home, nigga. It was your time to go home at that point.
Clearly, Aegon is there already, bro, chilling. And what do you know, nigga? He pulls up, tell him he got a message from his mom. First off, they staring at him because they like, all right, you got a dragon, but this nigga has some big ass shit over here. So I don't know what you like. That really was at least that's what I got from that specific scene when he landed right in front of them. Cause nigga, a dragon land in front of me. I don't give a fuck who I am, where I'm at, nigga. Clearly, them niggas don't have dragons where they at, where they landed at. So that shit still scares the fuck out of them. He landed right in front of them niggas, bro. Them niggas was just chilling, like, okay. So he tells them he got a message from the queen, Rhaenyra, his mom. They take him inside, and what do you know, nigga? Nigga, Aemond is chilling there, nigga, with the blue eyes, white dragon eye.
Blue eyes,
With the
white
Pegasus
dragon.
eye. They got the Pegasus eye. Shit
That nigga
fire though.
he's
Really
the
the
blue
best
eyes,
character,
right?
bro.
Bro, yes. The
Son
best
really the best
character,
character, I'm
bro.
telling you.
I thought Daemon was gonna be the best character, bro.
He's one of though.
Daemon
Outside
ain't
of the
got shit
weird
on
shit.
Aemon, bro. Daemon has
Nah,
nothing on Aemon.
we can't. Nah, you can't say, bro. You better go back to episode 2 and 3, bro. When Damon ran through a whole island of niggas, bro. You gotta go back, bro. Like we ain't see the only thing we seen Aemon do, and I'm not taking credit from because, like I said, that's my favorite character. But the only thing we seen Aemon do is link to the biggest dragon that was actually on Damon's side.
He stole the biggest dragon.
Yeah, yeah, as a kid. So
From a black
that to
woman.
me was fire.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Arrax versus Vhagar. That was the battle, man. The dragons.
Oh man, bro. That whole scene was cinema, bro. That whole scene was
Cinema.
honestly that scene, bro, that from that episode, bro, is what to me. I can't. I'm trying to think of the scene in Game of Thrones in the first series. I'm trying to think of what specific scene was like, all right, nigga, this show is out of here. And no other show is in the realm of this show. Like, this show is out of here. Like, niggas ain't seeing this shit. I think that specific scene with Arrax and Vhagar, bro, that shit was insanely fire, bro. Like, And we
Bro, this
all knew
nigga,
what it was gonna come to. But it
this
came
nigga,
to like a OD fire, like man, that shit was fire, bro.
man, Aemond was like, he's like, yo, my nigga, I know who you is. Like, you my little whatever. I need your
Mhm.
eye though. This is not for eye, my nigga. Like, yo, you ain't leaving. You ain't leaving out this bitch. And like, nigga, fuck you talking about? He like, yo,
Right.
you think you gonna fly around? You and your family gonna fly around and disrespect my brother's throne? No, nigga. This is not how this is going down. I need your eye right now, nigga. Right now, nigga. And of course,
So,
homie, I
Lord
forget
ain't
homie
let
who.
him, yeah,
Yeah,
one of the lords,
yeah.
but he didn't let him rock, he tried to, at least hold him down because he can't, if that happens in his hall, that's more trouble for him. So,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, he had, escorted him out of there to his dragon. Bro, as soon as you got escorted up out of there to your dragon,
Go
it was
home.
it was clipped.
Yeah, it was
Nah,
a
it was
wrap.
already clipped. It was
It
already
was a
clipped from there.
wrap.
He should have never even went in there.
Nigga, he should have once, like you said, when she seen the dragon, she'd have dipped. So let's just finish this off. Like, I mean,
So he pulls
he
off into the stormy night skies. He's talking to Arrax. He trying to get home safe. Like he like, yo, man, like, bro, like let's get up out of here. Like I'm your commander, bro. Like let's go. Like
let's go.
so, they pull
Eric
off and
Eric's is
about
like,
like
nigga, fuck out of here.
maybe not even 2 minutes into pulling off, bro. Who you see hovering above niggas, man? Big ass Vhagar taking up the whole of sky, my nigga.
Whole sky. This is the first. The first introduction that I realized all dragons aren't the same size.
Man, hell no.
This is the first time I realized, some niggas got bigger dragons and older dragons than other niggas. Like, my nigga Vhagar came through like,
That's why when she first spoke of Vhagar to her daughter, I forget her name, but she was like, yeah, like, Vhagar is the biggest dragon like ever, like out of all of them. Like, and
yeah,
she got a little, she described it a little bit. I think that was just like one of those, you know, got to keep in mind, like, yeah, like that's already been said, like about the person who rides Vhagar. So that's already spooky. And this nigga being evil linked with Vhagar is like already like, nigga, you done for.
yeah,
So
you're done, man.
Luke didn't see him hovering above. So finally, he flies. The nigga done flew past Luke, came back, turned around, and then flew next to him. And then I'm like, man,
When the valley,
at that point, man, get with my parachute, dog. Let me get up out of here, bro. Cause niggas bugging.
nigga said at this point it is not gonna end well
Yeah,
for you.
niggas bugging out, man. Let me get my parachute. Let me get up out of here. Eric's, you good, son. You can fly up out of here. You can figure yourself out. Like,
That nigga Eric's got his ass ate, boy, and that's how that shit ended, man.
yo, boy, what in the fuck was that?
Eric's and the kid got ended, and I mean, we see the end of the series. Rhaenyra is
Bro, he
realizing
chopped
her
the shit
child
out
is
the
dead.
niggas.
Yeah, Rhaenyra is realizing her child died. Hey,
Right.
now you got a son that's dead. It's real wartime now. It was wartime before. Now is real wartime. So I'm excited. But we gotta wait till 2024 for the next fucking season, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's
I thought it was
fucking a whole.
2023.
Nah, nigga. 2024, bro.
Man, what the hell? And I heard George R. Martin wrote a new story. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man,
Another series. There might be
this
a
nigga
series that
going. Like,
Yeah.
with
It's so much writing. The writing is so good on this show. It's like, yo, you gotta pay attention to. You can't overlook anything on these type of shows. But I think it's time.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and head over to motherfucking Queens, nigga. We in Queens, man. Queens, quick, get the money. Oh, actually, before we go to Queens, let me just report this. This is a Deadline article. House of the Dragons get the biggest finale night viewership for HBO since Game of Thrones ender.
Oh, man, go ahead and clap that up, man. Clap it up, man. Oh, man.
Let's go ahead and get that, man.
The biggest fucking finale?
Biggest ever.
Biggest ever? Bro, you know what the fuck that means?
Since their last biggest ever, which was Game of Thrones. Go ahead and get that,
What?
My nigga Nero, please,
Bro, they shitting on every show, bro. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah. It's like... What
man, I need a role in the Thrones, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas make me one of the lords, man. Or make me shout out to all the crackheads.
I mean, let me read this. More than 9 million people tuned into the season finale of House of Dragons, marking HBO biggest finale night for one of its series. Conclusion outside of Game of Thrones on May 2019.
Yeah, man, that's amazing, man.
House of the Dragons was up against Sunday Night Football and the final game of the World Series with the Yankees and the Astros. So that means the World Series was on and Sunday Night Football, and House of Dragons still got more views than that. The Game of Thrones series final lured more than 19.3 million viewers in 2019. House of Dragons got 9 million.
Sheesh.
Still on your block, you niggas know what it is, homie. The fifth on me, I smear bullets at your rail, homie. Put a stack up, or call for backup. It's still HBU, heartbreak, or get cracked up. Money I chase, fuck clearing it out the bank. My niggas run up and chase, duck take the staff, get the cash, then we escape. Agree with me? If you don't, then go some balls, nigga. Focus on what you got, never dwell on your loss, nigga. Life is hard for a young black man selling drugs. Fuck a hoe just because.